Welcome to Inside UNA Basketball.
Welcome into another edition of Inside UNA Basketball with UNA head basketball coach Bobby Champagne. I'm Benjamin Ray. In this episode, we're going to take you inside North Alabama's 87-70 win over UAH to earn the season sweep. And Coach Champagne, right off the bat, this win, what did it mean for the program?
Oh, it meant a lot. Third win in a row. Opportunity to get a sweep against our in-state rival. Opportunity to get a sweep against a team that was tied with us in the league standings. We had a great crowd. Had some alums here, some former coaches here, and so it was just a good opportunity to play well and honor our seniors as well.
UAH led 41-40 at the break. Heading into the locker room, the Chargers connected on 11 three-point field goals, shooting 50% from the floor from three in the first half. What sort of adjustments did you guys want to make against the conference's top three-point shooting team in the second half?
Well, we were over-helping a little bit on the drive, and that was making us in poor rotation. So they were getting open looks on the extra pass, and they do a great job of passing the ball. 11 for 22 is shooting it pretty hot. So we definitely needed to make some adjustments, and fortunately for us, the second half they didn't make those shots.
Second half was great for North Alabama. UNA opened up the second half on a 7-0 run and never looked back, shooting over 60% from the floor in the final period of play. Offensively, what was clicking? Well,
everybody was clicking. Kendall was going, Jeff was going, Charvin started getting some boards, Tavares took care of the basketball. Didi made some shots. Everybody was playing well, so that was nice to see.
All five starters for North Alabama finished in double figures, led by Kendall Stafford's 22 points. Kendall and Jeff Hodge were really big in the second half. In this edition of Inside UNA Basketball, we'll take a look at the first and second half highlights from this UAH game. We have our Lines Lair segment as well as our 30-second shot clock. It's another jam-packed episode. You're watching Inside UNA Basketball.
Time, a precious commodity. It marches on, ready or not. And no matter how hard we try, we can't get it back. It's important to invest your time in your most precious asset, to make time for life's big decisions. At TVA Community Credit Union, our electronic services help you spend most of your time doing things that matter most. TVA Community Credit Union, high quality for what matters most.
Save up to $10,000 on remaining 17 Buick Regals now at Ray Miller Buick GMC. Up to $10,000 purchase allowance on the 17 Buick LaCrosse. 18% below MSRP on the 17 and 18 Envision, Essence, and Premium models. $399 per month on the 18 Buick Enclave Essence. $199 per month on the 18 Buick Encore Preferred. Ray Miller Buick GMC, Cox Creek Parkway, Florence. After 53 years, still the Shoals area's only locally owned and operated GM dealership.
Hey friends, I'm Gene Solings. Are you looking for a place to watch the next big game? 306 Barbecue and Back Alley Sports is your spot. 306 has 30 HD TVs where the big game is always on. And Back Alley is a sports bar where the food matters. 306 Barbecue features fresh, off-the-pit barbecue along with all of your game time favorites. 306 Barbecue and Back Alley Sports where the food matters in historic downtown Florence.
When you support Lil Steve's convenience stores, you're supporting small American family-owned businesses. They, in turn, support our high schools, community, and the University of North Alabama. When you buy snacks, drinks, and other items from Lil Steve's, you're saying, we believe in America. Visit one of these Lil Steve's locations in Florence on Pine Street and on Florence Boulevard, Cloverdale Road in Petersville, and Woodward Avenue in Muscle Shoals. Lil Steve's, where UNA shops.
Justin Ward with the basketball. He averages 18 a game, had 7 the first time against UNA. Elliott in the lane on the backdoor cut. Right-handed layup on the left side of the glass, too strong. Rebound to North Alabama. Tolliver into the lane, jump stop, free throw line, high floater, front of the rim, trickles in. North Alabama gets on the board. Kendall probably playing in front of a lot of players he grew up watching and knowing a lot about, with his father and uncle both in attendance for the reunion. Didi up top to Tolliver. Tolliver wants Clayton down low. Now he drives into Hodge, right wing. Hodge back to Tolliver up top. UNA basketball, 4 minutes in, leading 4-3. Didi shot fake left corner, drives in, lays it up with the right hand. Excuse me, that was Tanner Finley on the three. UNA basketball. Tolliver with the left hand to the free throw line. Pull up, left elbow, drops it home. Tavares Tolliver up to 6 points. It's a 1-point lead for UAH now, 9-8. As Bobby Champagne barks out orders, Didi has it on the far side in front of the courtside seats to set the offense. Kendall hands off to Didi. Back left side to Smith, no, down low to Kendall. Kendall dribbles once, right-handed jump hook, drops in. Kendall Stafford gets his first points of the ball game, and the lead's back down to 1. 11-10 our score. Nearly 8 minutes into the contest as we approach the 12-minute mark. Hodge drives to the free throw line, kicks it out left wing to Adrian. Adrian back out to Didi. Didi around the screen right, top of the key, takes 2 big steps, a flip layup over his back, gets the circus shot to go in. 10:59 to play in the first half. UNA trails 19-12. Stafford right block, stripped once, gets it back, goes up over a handful of Chargers. Kendall Stafford muscled that one up. In transition, Tolliver to Stafford up top, swings it right wing to Hodge. Hodge wants Sharwin down low, now cross court pass to Tolliver, who will set the offense. The ball finds its way back to Jeff Hodge on the right side. McGee up top, left side to Didi. Didi around the screen from Sharwin. Give and go, gets it back to McGee. McGee in the paint, goes up high, lots of contact, gets it in off the glass, trims the lead down to 3, 19-16 our score.
All has to start on the defensive end, and right now UNA has done a really good job the last 2 trips down. And when they get, a lot of times when they can get that going on the defensive end, that generates some offense on the other end.
Tolliver up top, right side to Didi. He'll shoot the 3 and he'll knock home UNA's first 3-point field goal. We're knotted up at 19. 28-19, UNA trails by 9, but the Lions will maintain possession. Hodge, Didi, McGee, Tolliver, Stafford in the game, and Didi shoots the 3 right side, counted and 1. Elliott tackles him, and a 4-point opportunity right here for Didi Smith. Finley will shoot the 3 from the left side, off the left side of the rim. McGee gets the board for North Alabama. Here comes Didi pushing the tempo to Tolliver left side. He'll have the look from 3. He'll drain the 3-point field goal. 4-point lead now. UNA trails. Didi around the screen right, top of the key, back to Kendall. The 3 on the way for the tie. We're tied up. Kendall Stafford ties the game up in 30. UNA hadn't led in quite a while, it feels like.
Yeah, it's been a while. Credit Adrian Smith that time. He's come into this game, and as he's done the last few games for UNA, giving the Lions a big spark on the defensive end.
Didi up top, he'll shoot another 3. Didi rattles it home. North Alabama leads by 3. Timeout, Lanier Cuffin, UAH. Clayton gets it up top to Didi. UNA still tied up at 33. Here's Hodge, left corner for the lead. The senior on senior day gives North Alabama the lead with a 3. 36-33 our score. There's Lane with it, and he lays it in, and UAH trims the lead down to 1. 36-35 our score. Under 4 remaining in the first.
Lions going back to their 2-3 zone defense. That time got caught a little late, rotating back underneath along the baseline.
Didi dumps it to Adrian, left corner, a long look from 3 from Adrian Smith. Can't get it to go, but he gets his own rebound, gets it to McGee in the lane, and he goes up with the right hand. Now UNA looks for the season sweep to defend home court here at Flowers Hall. It's Didi Smith, Jeff Hodge, Trent Clayton, Adrian Smith, and Sharwin McGee in the ball game. Didi, right wing, wants McGee down low, dribbles to his right, gets it to Sharwin, works on Ward, spins in the lane, adjusts in the air, lays it in. Gets it into Hodges, over Hodges' head, a foot race for it. Tavares Tolliver wins it. UAH gets it underneath the basket with the flip out to Hodge. Hodge up ahead to Adrian. Adrian, catch and shoot 3 right side off the back of the rim. Could not get it to go. A circus ending to the first half. Your halftime score, North Alabama trails UAH 41-40. Right here on the UNA Lions Sports Network.
Hey friends, I'm Gene Solings. Are you looking for a place to watch the next big game? 306 Barbecue and Back Alley Sports is your spot. 306 has 30 HD TVs where the big game is always on. And Back Alley is a sports bar where the food matters. 306 Barbecue features fresh, off-the-pit barbecue along with all of your game time favorites. 306 Barbecue and Back Alley Sports where the food matters in historic downtown Florence.
When you support Little Steve's convenience stores, you're supporting small American family-owned businesses. They, in turn, support our high schools, community, and the University of North Alabama. When you buy snacks, drinks, and other items from Little Steve's, you're saying, we believe in America. Visit one of these Little Steve's locations in Florence on Pine Street and on Florence Boulevard, Cloverdale Road in Petersville, and Woodward Avenue in Muscle Shoals. Little Steve's, where UNA shops. Explore exceptional offers this month at Ray Miller Buick GMC. Save up to $13,000 on the 18 GMC Sierra 1500 4x4. 15% below MSRP on the 18 GMC Acadia Denali. That's a savings up to $9,500. $249 per month on the 18 GMC Terrain SLE and $249 per month on the 18 GMC Canyon. Ray Miller Buick GMC, Cox Creek Parkway, Florence. After 53 years, still the Shoals area's only locally owned and operated GM dealership.
There's a rhythm that flows here, from the way we live to the way we do business. It flows from the banks of the Tennessee River and echoes in the breeze, the downtown street corners, and the stereos that play pure Muscle Shoals gold. Since 1936, TVA Community Credit Union has been in tune with the very heart of North Alabama, watching families grow and dreams come true. North Alabama and TVA Community Credit Union, in perfect harmony.
It's time for the 30-second shot clock. Tonight's contestant is Coach Eddie McCarter. Coach McCarter, are you ready?
Yes.
Can I get 30 seconds on the shot clock, please? Ready? What's your full name?
Edward Lewis McCarter.
When's your birthday?
August 3rd, 1953.
Larry Bird or Magic Johnson?
Larry Bird.
Favorite food?
Fish.
Would you rather have ice skates for feet or hammers for hands?
Hammers for hand.
Who was our 32nd president?
32nd president.
Is Pluto a planet?
No.
What is your favorite breakfast food? Coach McCarter, thanks for playing. In the first minute of the second half, UNA trails UAH 41-40. Shot clock did reset to 15. Stafford, left corner, pestered by Finley. Drives in, picks up his dribble, stripped from behind by Elliott. McGee gets it. McGee double teamed out to Hodge. He'll shoot the three from straight away with 5 on the shot clock, and Jeff Hodge, nothing but net on that one. Works on Stafford, spins back baseline, turnaround jumper off the front of the rim. Short, Tolliver snags down the rebound for UNA. 18 minutes, 20 seconds showing on the game clock early in the second half. UNA with a 2-point advantage. Tolliver, left side to Hodge. He's filling it. He shoots the three again. That's short off of the rim. Rebound tipped around. Stafford comes away with it, and he lays it in with the right hand. UNA inbound to the right of the basket. That's the third UAH foul in this second half. Dede up top to Tolliver. Shot fake. Tolliver drives into the free throw line. Right side, rattles it in.
Yeah, big break. Missed that open shot. UNA a chance to add their 2-point lead.
UNA basketball with a 2-point lead. Tolliver out on the right wing, down low to McGee, works on Barkley underneath the basket. Barkley falls down, and it leads to an easy layup for Sharwin McGee. 4-point advantage for North Alabama now. 3, Elliott will have to shoot the deep three from straight away off the front of the rim. Long rebound out to Dede for North Alabama. Here's Dede down the floor, UNA with a 4-point advantage. Stafford with a deep three of his own, he knocks it home. Kendall Stafford. UNA up 7. Here's Tolliver on the far side, calls for motion. 13:48 to play. McGee up top, right wing to Adrian. Adrian goes left. He'll pull up from the top of the key, off the front of the rim. McGee with the rebound, kicks it back out to Kendall. Kendall explodes into the lane. Finger roll layup through traffic. Gets it to drop in. 9-point lead for North Alabama now. Elliott, second free throw on the way with the right hand. Nothing but net. He goes 2 of 2 from the line. 54-47 our score. UNA on top with the basketball.
Also, Kip Owens has re-entered the game with 4 fouls, 12 minutes remaining in the game. See if UNA tries to get the ball, take it to Kip to try to draw the 5th foul.
Stafford left block, attacks Owens, comes up short, gets his own rebound, goes up again, counted and 1. Kendall Stafford going to work on the offensive glass. Hodge works on Elliott and Smith. Adrian takes it away from Finley. Adrian in transition, jump stop in the lane with the right hand, gets that to drop home. Adrian Smith with a steal, converts the layup. UNA leads by 11. 60-49 our score, 11 minutes left. Elliott back the other way. A wild layup contested by Stafford, rebounded by Tolliver. Hodge in transition left side. There's a dagger three from Jeff Hodge. Under 11 remaining in the ball game. UNA up 12, 9:35 remaining. Adrian up top, drives in, jump stop in the lane, dumps it off to McGee. Wide open, Shara McGee with the easy layup. And North Alabama leads by 14. Kendall up top, hands off to Tavares Tolliver, top of the key. Here's Adrian left corner. Wants Stafford down low, now he goes baseline, kicks it out to Hodge. Jeff Hodge with a wide open three. Jeff Hodge buries it right side. And Tavares Tolliver comes up the near sideline, 8 minutes remaining. UNA leads by 17. Big possession here for North Alabama. Adrian goes baseline, back out to Kendall. Kendall for the 20-point lead. Gets it to go from straight away. And here come the Chargers. The score now down to 75-58, 5 minutes remaining. Dede beats the press up ahead to Hodge. Hodge pull-up jumper right side, drains it. UAH in their half-court trap. Dede crosses the timeline. His man falls down. He goes right corner to Adrian. Back out to Tolliver, who wants to slow it down and run some clock. Dede on the right wing around the screen left, bounce pass to McGee. Adrian has it with 10 on the shot clock left wing. Dribbles it out, now he resets, gets it out to Kendall. Chest pass to Dede, wide open three for Dede Smith, and he connects. That's all I was going to mention. The clock UNA's favor right now. 3:30 to play, 18-point lead for North Alabama. Tolliver drives in. His floater with the left hand with contact drops home. Tavares Tolliver with 16 points and 10 rebounds. UNA and UAH entered this ball game tied in the conference standings with 7 and 9 marks. So this will be a big win for UNA if the Lions can hold on. McGee, left block, out to Hodge. He'll shoot the three from the right side, and he'll connect on the three from the right side. Tolliver out left side. He'll pull it out. Kendall has it up top. Adrian right wing, around the screen, up to McGee. UNA running a lot of clock, 8 on the shot clock. Hodge drives in, give and go to McGee. McGee with the right hand on the left side of the glass, gets it to go. Kaplan shoots the three from straight away, front of the rim. EJ Card soars high for the rebound. And North Alabama just has to cross the timeline. The clock will expire. EJ dribbles out near half court. 3 seconds remaining. The UNA fans here in Flowers Hall are on their feet. Bobby Champagne and Lenny Acuff shake hands, and for the final time, North Alabama beats UAH at home here in Flowers Hall, 87-70.
He is the most interesting man in the Shoals. He is an artist, a writer, a philosopher, a historian, musician, astronomer, wine connoisseur, environmentalist, Peace Prize recipient. When he speaks, people hang on each and every word, especially the verbs. His personality is so magnetic that he cannot carry credit cards. It is said that once he taught a German shepherd how to bark in Spanish and taught a horse to read his email. Someone recently asked him what he did for fun, and here is what he said.
I don't eat out every day, but when I do, I eat at City Hardware because to me, it's the most interesting restaurant in the Shoals.
Every adventure starts with an idea, and at CB&S Bank, we help your visions come to life. Imagining a new home? You're in good hands. We can provide the mortgage options you need to build your home sweet home. How about a new ride? We have auto loans with competitive rates and flexible terms to fuel your drive. We've got the most sophisticated and convenient digital products to check balances, pay bills, transfer funds, and even deposit checks all on the go. At CB&S Bank, we put the power of banking in your hands.
Save up to $10,000 on remaining 17 Buick Regals now at Ray Miller Buick GMC. Up to $10,000 purchase allowance on the 17 Buick LaCrosse. 18% below MSRP on the 17 and 18 Envision, Essence, and Premium models. $399 per month on the 18 Buick Enclave Essence. $199 per month on the 18 Buick Encore Preferred. Ray Miller Buick GMC, Cox Creek Parkway, Florence. After 53 years, still the Shoals area's only locally owned and operated GM dealership.
Kendall Stafford is this week's 306 Barbecue Player of the Game. Kendall Stafford finished with 22 points and 8 rebounds in an 87-70 victory over Gulf South Conference rival UAH in front of over 2,000 fans in Flowers Hall. Stafford had 15 of those points during the second half as the Lions outscored the Chargers 47-29 during the final period of play. Stafford played 36 minutes in the contest, shooting 8 of 14 from the floor and 3 of 5 from the three-point line while going a perfect 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Trailing by 1 at the half, the Lions took an early lead with Stafford scoring 8 points during a 10-2 run. UNA would not allow the Chargers to get any closer, completing a season sweep over UAH. Kendall is leading the Lions, averaging just over 15 points per game this season. He's shooting 49% from the floor, 50% from beyond the three-point line, and 68% from the free throw line. Kendall Stafford, 306 Barbecue Player of the Game. We'll catch up with UNA junior guard Tavares Tolliver in this edition of the Lions Lair, brought to you by CB&S Bank. You're watching Inside UNA Basketball with Bobby Champagne. Tavares, you're in your third year at the University of North Alabama, a junior. I felt like it was just yesterday you came onto campus as a young freshman, but now, aside from Jeff Hodge, Luke Scott, I mean, you're one of the elder statesmen of this program. In your third year, a part of the UNA program. The last 3 years, what's it meant to you to be able to play college basketball at UNA?
Oh man, it feels awesome, you know, getting that college experience and then just playing in Flowers Hall, man. They bring a crowd each and every night. It's just fun playing in front of them.
This year's team has a lot of new faces, a lot of new guys that have transferred into the program. So being one of the veterans with a lot of experience, do you feel now that you've sort of stepped into a leadership role as one of the guys that has to say, hey, this is sort of how we do things at UNA?
I believe so. Since day one, since all of us came back from the summer, I think I decided to be in the leadership. I think Coach put me in the leadership role, and just from sophomore year, I've just grown up. So yeah, I think I've been a good veteran since for the new guys and stuff.
Now, your freshman year, you played a lot. Now let's talk about your sophomore season. Stepping in as a sophomore, you started a handful of games. You had a stretch last year after Christmas where you were one of the team's leading scorers and really established yourself as one of the premier scorers on the team. So just what steps forward do you think you took from your freshman year to your sophomore year?
I think a lot of it was confidence and just staying in the gym. That's one thing I was striving, just keep staying in the gym, working on my game, seeing and watching film, seeing what I need to be working on to help my teammates out and just get my team to win more games and stuff like that.
Now heading into your junior season, now well underway, what were some of the goals you set entering this season?
My goals was like I said, being a leader on and off the floor, you know, and then just controlling the game. And working on really my key was working on the defensive end, off ball and on ball, because that's from my 2 years, freshman and sophomore year, I needed to work on my defense.
Let's go back to playing high school basketball at Scottsboro High School. You finished as the school's all-time leading scorer. You smile as we talk about that. What's it mean to you to be able to hold that record?
It means a lot. You know, like I said, every day I was in that gym, and if you didn't know, my mom holds the women's record in high school.
I did not know that. That's great.
Yeah, she holds that, and she
Scoring
always
runs in the family.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And yeah, like I said, she pushed me each and every day, and you know, she put that as a totem pole. So I just had to take care of that.
So now going back to those final days at Scottsboro High School, you graduate. What made you decide to come to the University of North Alabama?
Like I said, I came on my visit, and when I got on my visit, Coach Champagne and Coach McCarter, man, they just put their hands around me, felt like another father figure, and they just showed me across the whole campus, and I just fell in love with it. And after my visit, I decided, hey, UNA is the right place for me.
As we wrap up this interview, Tavares, what are you majoring in, and what's next for you after UNA?
I'm majoring in physical education, and after I graduate, I'm gonna try to coach and teach somewhere in Alabama or whatever God takes me. I'm gonna go.
Tavares, thanks for chatting with us.
All right, thank you.
That's Tavares Tolliver in this edition of the Lions Lair presented by CBNS Bank. We'll take a break. You're watching Inside UNA Basketball with Bobby Champagne.
Every adventure starts with an idea, and at CBNS Bank, we help your visions come to life. Imagining a new home? You're in good hands. We can provide the mortgage options you need to build your home sweet home. How about a new ride? We have auto loans with competitive rates and flexible terms to fuel your drive. We've got the most sophisticated and convenient digital products to check balances, pay bills, transfer funds, and even deposit checks all on the go. At CBNS Bank, we put the power of banking in your hands.
Whether it's purple and gold or any other color, Simpson's Body Shop now has 3 locations to help you get that damaged car repaired, painted, and back on the road. Simpson's is on Cox Boulevard in Sheffield, Highway 72 in Killen, and Broadway Street in Florence. Choose one and rest assured you've chosen the right professionals for the job. 3 generations, 3 brothers, and 3 locations. Since 1981, Simpson's is there for you 24 hours a day for towing and repair. Simpson's gets it right the first time. The reputation of Simpson's speaks for itself. The Simpsons boys say, "Roar Lions."
Hey, Riccatoni Valentino here, urging you to come to Flowers Hall this year and support Bobby Champagne and the UNA Lions basketball team in their quest for a Division II national championship. Catch all the action and the excitement. Hey, UNA basketball! That's what I'm talking about!
Welcome back in Inside UNA Basketball with Bobby Champagne. We're taking a look at UNA's 87-70 win over UAH. The season sweep in front of the Chargers, but Coach, there's a lot going on with this ball game as well. For the women, it was the pink game, senior day as well, and also the reunion game. Over 85 former players came back with their families. All in all, over I think 250 people came back for this reunion. You got to interact with everybody before the game. What was that like?
That was a lot of fun seeing those guys, seeing their faces light up when they come into Flowers Hall. You can just bring back memories really quick, and it's amazing how those guys look different to us. You know, you're looking at their pictures and looking at how they've changed, but as soon as they see each other, it's like they're going back either 15, 20, 25 years. In some cases, with Russell Rowe going back to Coach Billingham. So it was really fun to see those guys, and very happy that we could put that together for them.
Kendall Stafford was our player of the game in this ball game, finishing with 22 points in the game. He scored 15 in the second half, and once again, Coach, Kendall continued to prove he's one of the top 3-point shooters and rebounders in the conference.
Yeah, he was getting some open looks, rebounding the basketball, start our break. We did a good job of penetrating and finding him, and it's always nice when that shot goes in, but he's been shooting it really good when he gets good looks, so hopefully we can continue to get him those looks.
Tavares Tolliver, we chatted with him in our Lions Lair segment, and Coach, he's doing a great job of running the point and not turning the ball over right now.
Yeah, he's taking care of the basketball. He's doing a good job of scoring. He's being efficient, and that's important for a point guard.
Eddie McCarter was our 30-second shot clock guest, assistant coach. What does he mean to this team?
Oh, coach is a stabilizing force. He's that calm guy that keeps everybody in check.
That's going to do it for this edition of Inside UNA Basketball. Don't forget the season's winding down for the UNA men. Be sure to visit RoarLions.com and find out where you can catch them the rest of the way. A lot of great games coming up. We hope to see you out soon at Flowers Hall.
Thank you for watching Inside UNA Basketball.